Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Chat with Sang and Michelle. Today, Sang and I want to go over the first time home buying process. And Sang, can you tell us what is the first process to buying a home?
So in order to start the process of buying a home, of course, you would then find out what is it that you're looking for, right? You determine the area that you're looking to buy in, whether it's a single family or a condo. So the first step in actually the home buying process is determine what is it that you want, and then meet with an agent within the area or someone that you know, like, and trust already. And then from there, you would then reach out to them and set up a buyer's appointment for them to get a better understanding of what is it that you're looking for, but also, what's your needs? Is it because of, you're looking to start a family, looking for a good school district, anything like that?
Or an investment?
Yeah, or whether you want to buy it for like a long-term investment property. So those are all criteria that you'll then talk about during the buyer's consultation. And then as the buyer's consultation, you and the agent will then get to know each other, right? Get a better understanding of the most important thing that you're looking for. And secondly, they'll go over the buying process, with you as a first-time buyer or a first-time investor. And then from there, they would then ask, have you been pre-approved?
Right, so before you go into that,
Yeah.
what do you usually ask most of your client who are interested in buying a home?
So pretty much I asked...
What are the 4 key questions that you ask them? Like what type of home they're looking for?
Yeah, so if they're looking for a single family, I would ask them about like how many beds and baths do they want? Are they looking for a good school district? Any particular needs? Do they need an open, spacious backyard like this property? Or are they looking for, just other amenities or like close to proximity of like shopping centers, gyms, stuff like that? Those are criteria that I would ask,
Right, and oftentimes you get people who jump right into like, oh, I want this home and that home, and this is how much they have, but they actually don't get pre-approved or pre-qualified yet. Can you explain to them what's the difference between pre-qualified and pre-approved?
So I'm not a lender, but the difference between a pre-qual and a pre-approval is that pre-qualified doesn't run your credit. They just ask for your debt to income ratio. But then a pre-approval, it's important to get a pre-approval because then the banks are going to be asking for 3 criteria, right? They're going to look for your bank statements, your tax returns, 2 years, whether you're a W-2 employee or 1099 or like independent contractor. The banks are not going to lend money to no one that has money, right? So that's important. And then they're just going to ask for your debt to income ratio. So like, do you owe student loans, car debt? So they're going to ask for all that to then determine, hey, do you qualify for 1 million or 500,000?
So do they ask you that for pre-qualified too, or just in pre-approved?
So in pre-qualified, they ask you for all those questions, but they don't just run your credit. Whereas pre-approval, they ask for all of those documents and then they run your credit just for that final pre-approval letter from the bank, right? So it's very important to get the pre-approval letter right now because we're in a very hot seller's market. And a lot of the listing agents, right, they look for buyers who are pre-approved and actually willing and able to buy already. Some of them are asking for the pre-approval before you go see the home itself.
During COVID time. So would you say that if someone who isn't ready to buy a home and they're just testing the water out to see what they can afford around the area, then just get pre-qualified?
Yeah, I mean, get pre-qualified to then start the process, but eventually, if you're really serious in making the offers or making a purchase, then you do have to get pre-approved. However, this is a different topic that we can dive deeper into, but I do have a lot of lenders that, I can connect you with, or like anyone else. Let's say if you haven't been pre-approved yet, I have lenders from different banks, Chase, Wells Fargo's, and even credit unions. So if my buyers need help with getting pre-approved, then I can then connect them with a lender.
Okay, last one. How long does the pre-approval or the pre-approval last for once you get approved?
So I mean, it's good for ideally 90 days, 3 months. But however, let's say after 90 days, you still haven't purchased anything or you just need to get an updated pre-approval, then you can just reach out to the bank and then they'll get you an updated pre-approval letter.
Cool. Okay, so what's the next step after that?
Well, after that, you then start the criteria with you and the agent, right?
Search for that home.
You guys would then go out, see open homes, show homes, and then see what's available. And it's just a numbers game, right? You have to go see different homes that's going to be fitting based upon your search criteria, which I myself as an agent will then simplify the process and making sure that we select the homes that's going to be best fitting for the clients.
And right now we're in a really weird time where it's COVID. So what are the requirements for viewing homes during COVID?
Oh, so with COVID, you have to have, your PED form, which is pretty much a sign, a form that's declaring that you have no illnesses, no fever. That way you can go in and see the homes, just in case, for everyone's health and safety reasons. And also, you gotta have a mask on, but no one's here right now, so yeah.
I have my mask too.
But that's pretty much, the basics. But every property that you go to, you have to submit, that PED form, which is very important. And just, sanitize
And then
be well equipped.
there's a limit to people who can go into the home by appointment. It's the real estate agent and up to two of the people who would be buying the home on the title, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the step after that?
Pretty
Make
much.
an offer if you find the home that you like.
Yeah, so we would then work on an offer that's going to be based upon the price and all of the contract details, which we can make another video to go into further details about for the contracts and the contingencies. But that's pretty much, the steps. So first of all, just to capitalize again, it'll be meeting with an agent, going over the criteria of what's important to the buyer and the family that's looking to purchase. And then secondly, get pre-approved or pre-qualified, but pre-approval is the very important step. And then third is just going out, looking for homes, searching for the ones that's going to be best fitting. And then after that, you submit an offer. And if the offer gets accepted, you would then go into contract and go into escrow. And then follow escrow.
There's a 30-day contingency, right?
Yeah.
Which is...
We can go into contingency in a different video. It's a lot of details.
Really? I thought it was just like 30 days and you're in a contract where you have to submit all of your forms.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what it is.
Yeah, this video we just want to focus on the
basic
simple,
steps.
yeah. And then from there you go into contract and escrow. And escrow, from there you go into closing, which can take about 45 days, 30 to 45 days.
Yep. And
Cool.
we hope that video helped you get like a little bit of knowledge what buying a home for a first time is like.
Yeah.
We can go into further details if you guys would like. Just let us know down below.
Cool. Thank you.
See you guys.